Hey guys, this is EJ Holland with the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another On 3 Signee Spotlight. Today we have Michigan kicker signee Adam Samaha, who just inked his national letter of intent. How's it going, Adam?
It's good. How are you?
Good, man. Congratulations on officially becoming a Michigan Wolverine. Tell me how that feels.
It's super exciting, and I can't wait to get there and work.
I know you are graduating early, not necessarily enrolling early. So there's still a little bit of time before you get to Michigan, but you've been around the program so much. I mean, you visited for basically every game this fall. Do you already kind of just feel like part of the family?
Oh, 100%. Just the atmosphere with the players and the coaches, just getting to know them throughout the season and throughout my time that they recruited me, and it feels like family ever since I first got recruited, and now it's going to be officially family, and I can't wait.
Definitely. So you were Michigan's first commit in this class way back Thanksgiving, like
Last
Thanksgiving Day,
Thanksgiving,
right?
yeah, yep,
Yeah.
last Thanksgiving.
Last Thanksgiving, you joined the fold and you've been completely solid ever since. What kind of led you to be such an early commit to Michigan? Why did you decide to side with the program?
I mean, I just knew Michigan was the perfect fit for me. Always growing up in Michigan, and family's been around Michigan, always watched Michigan on the TV, and always been a huge fan of them. And the fact that they gave me the chance to get recruited by them, and I had the intangibles to be recruited by them, is just an honor, and I'm very blessed to be in the position I am today. And yeah, I mean, it's always been a family, and I'm very excited for what's in the future.
So you just got back from the Dallas area. Actually, you took part in the U.S. Army All-American game. Tell me a little bit about. Yeah, there you go, rocking the hoodie. Tell me a little bit about that experience being out there.
The experience was awesome. I mean, I was surrounded by a lot of talent, and like in every position was insanely talented, from the linemen to the skills. We got to meet a lot of good people. We met the Hall of Fame inductee person. We met a lot of Army soldiers. So we got to speak to a lot of good mental coaches and stuff like that. The coaches that actually specifically coached us were really fantastic, and we got to play the game on the last day, and it was just awesome experience.
So I know you got to experience it a little bit with fellow signee Samaj Morgan. I know he was a late addition to the roster. What was it like getting to share that experience with a guy you've known for a while that's also going to Michigan with you?
My parents picked him up from the hotel, and when they said, or from the airport, when they said we got Maj on the way, I was like, let's go, let's go. I'm amped. I made sure that he was on my team so I could talk to him on the sideline, cheer him on, and he played really well.
Awesome. So you guys have four in-state commits this cycle. You have Samaj, Amir Herring, Cole Cabana. How much have you guys been able to kind of bond together? I know you went out and supported Amir at his signing day ceremony. Like I said, you were just with Samaj down in Dallas. I know you're close to Cole. How much have you guys been able to kind of form a bond?
I mean, our bond is great. We have a group chat on Instagram, iMessage, Snapchat. We're always talking to each other, just bonding. All the new guys that have come in, especially the in-state guys. We've been really close over the months, and they're my family. So I love the connection we have, and we're gonna be great teammates once we get up here.
So not only are you an in-state kid, you're an Ann Arbor kid. Like you go to high school in Ann Arbor. How much does it mean to you to be from Ann Arbor and put on the winged helmet and be able to represent your hometown in your hometown?
I mean, I'm smiling just hearing you say that. I'm super excited, and I even played the little league football with on this team called Washington Mays, and I had the helmet and I had the jersey and all that. So like, just being an official Wolverine tomorrow when I sign, it's just gonna be awesome. Like, I can't wait for this.
So some people know, some people don't. Your father obviously worked at Michigan with the basketball program. How much has he been able to tell you just about Michigan overall, just as an academic institution and its athletic programs?
So not only is Michigan super high athletic and academic wise, but just the overall character in the basketball program and in the football program is very similar. And they expect the most out of you, and they expect your best every day. And that's just a perfect school. And that's just exactly what I want, because it'll set you up in life, not only in football, but just having a high character and good value and good morals. That'll set you up. And it's the right place for me.
Let's talk a little bit about the staff. I know Jay Harbaugh was very involved in your recruitment, and obviously Michigan takes special teams very seriously. They have one of the best units in the country every year. Tell me a little bit about your relationship with Jay Harbaugh and how you guys were able to kind of bond so quickly.
I mean, we talk very regularly. Coach J, Coach Banta, and Coach JB. I mean, we always talk. We talk about non-football things. We go out to eat. We went out to eat on my official visit. Just got to bond with him and his wife. We got to meet their kids, the JB Brown's kids, Banta's kids. So it's like I said earlier, it's a family, and I'm just very excited for them to be my coaches, and I can't wait to learn from them.
How much does it impress you that Michigan does take special teams so seriously, that it's always a top ranked unit, and that Jay Harbaugh is consistently regarded as one of the best special teams coaches nationally?
I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, but I really appreciate it because some schools don't take it as seriously as others. And the fact that Michigan takes it so seriously, you can see how it translates into success on the field and in games where big moments happen and you got to put your kicker on the line. And the fact that everyone on the team has so much belief, especially in Jake Moody right now, I want to continue that and build trust in my teammates and coaches to where if a moment comes up for me, then I can knock the field goal in and whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's definitely a big deal at Michigan, and I can't wait for that. It's gonna be great.
So everybody kind of knows the name Jay Harbaugh, but you mentioned others, JV Brown, Coach Banta. Talk a little bit about those guys that Michigan fans might not be as familiar with, and why they're so important to special teams at Michigan.
Those guys are the bread and butter of just the whole special teams unit. I mean, they knock down the snappers and the punters and holders and kickers, and there's just so much that goes into it. And with the help of them and the addition of Jay Harbaugh, it's just a great three coaches in the coaching staff for the special teams, and just the interns that are all there. They value it so much, just like everyone else should, and it's very 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 proud of that, and I look forward to that.
So when you look at the Michigan roster, obviously it's home to one of the best kickers in the country, Jake Moody. How much have you been able to build a relationship with him and kind of get some advice from him?
I mean, I've built a lot of I don't want to say trust, but I got a lot of good information from him, and I trust what he says because he's been in those moments before. He's hit big kicks. He knows what the college life is like, and I always talk to him, talk to Tommy Doman, Brad Robbins. I mean, those two that I just named, Jake and Brad, have just been around so long, and they know the culture, and they are just passing the torch on to me, and they're leading me in the right way for sure from the
So I
players.
know, no, for
Yeah.
sure. So I know Jake's going to be gone here soon. How much do you think you'll have an opportunity to come in and potentially start as a true freshman?
That's definitely in the works. It's not going to be given to me, no doubt, but I got to definitely put my head down and work. And that's all I'll do. I'll just put my head down and work, take every ounce of coaching I can, work my hardest in the weight room, work my hardest in the classroom, on and off the field, and just state my case for how I should be the starter. And just it takes every day at a time, 1% better. So.
So just a couple more questions here. One, what was your favorite moment throughout the recruiting process?
My favorite moment was probably going to the games every single week because I'm 10 minutes out from the campus, so going to every single game and the atmosphere just getting better and better and better and better. It's just awesome. Like the win against Ohio State, the 2 days after I committed, that was like one of the best games I think I've ever seen ever. So like just those moments like that, I can't wait for those when I get up here, and I can't wait to be a part of those moments.
And then last question for you is, what should Michigan fans know about you away from the field? Like, who's Adam Samaha when he's not playing football?
Um, he's a kid who's all about his business. I before you called me onto this Zoom, I was doing my homework. So, I'm just one of those kids who's just humble and puts his head down and works. And I'm all about business, and I'm not here to like play around with who I am. And I have high morals and high values. So you won't have to worry about any of that funny business. I'm strictly business, and I can't wait to get to Michigan and work. And I'm so happy to be here.
I mean, you're not going to brag about the ability to hoop. You're the best hooper in the class.
I don't know about all that. We got some guys who are super freakish athletic. So I mean, if you're saying I'm the best hooper, thank you so much. But
Hey man, you have the basketball highlights to back it up. So if you haven't seen Adam's basketball highlights, go watch it. You can do some good stuff. I mean, are you better at making like trick field goals or trick shots on the basketball
I don't know. I don't really practice any trick field goals. I might have to open my back up a little bit deeper, but
court?
no, yeah, I don't know.
No, you're gonna have to hit up Tommy Doman. When I covered Tommy Doman, he took me out to a field and he did like some crazy trick onside kicks and stuff. So you're gonna
Oh
have to hit him up for
that for sure. Yeah, that for sure.
that. No, awesome, Adam. I appreciate it. Congratulations on officially becoming a Michigan Wolverine.
Go blue. Let's go.